Yes, yes, y'all. We back, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all.
Yes,
we back,
yes.
y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. We back, y'all. Alright, so we had another Conversation and Coffee episode featuring my boy
Qc.jayyy in the building. You already know what's going on. You feel me? Conversation is coffee.
Let's go. Tap in. Make sure you like, subscribe. You keep tuning in. I'm gonna have all my boys' information in the description below.
Down below.
So, this is one that you don't want to skip.
At all.
This is one that you don't want to interrupt.
At all.
This is one that you just want to bang out the whole entire time.
And if you don't, we're going to come find you.
At the end of the day. So, my boy here, he's an entrepreneur, right?
Come on.
So, as my job as the host of Conversations Coffee, what we do here is we feature a entrepreneur. At the end of the day, like you know it, like I know it, the entrepreneur is not necessarily being featured, but I am hosting them, and they're featuring me.
You know,
because it's their skill, it's their craft, you know, it's their dream. It's something that was inspired, that was handed down to them and bestowed to them to where we ain't got no choice but to give it to the world.
come on. Come on.
And when we give it to the world, we give it to the world like this.
It's good.
Tap in. Conversations Coffee.
Qc.jayyy in the building.
Let's go.
You already know this is a vibe right here. Tell by it started off.
It's a banger.
I just can't go back to the old man. I won't let them take me, I won't let no one control me. All these problems, I could write a couple stories. Where I won't lose my way, I wake up in the morning. Yeah. All these problems, I could write a couple stories. Where I won't lose my way, I wake up in the morning. I hit my floor and making it back. If I go back again and I'm shaking the shake, I can handle them niggas. Know how to act, I be cool with this shit. You can need to relax. I'm just over this shit. Once you me on the man, I can pro with this shit. Yeah, get with the man. That's pretty and freaky. I be from the back. I'm getting with it. You see on my act. The way I'm blocking on these niggas, they should take me to the lead. I ain't calling on them niggas unless they put away from me. Yeah. Hey, cause I say it's a two-face shit ain't wait for me. Yeah. I'm staying my lane. They can go at my pace. I hit the speed. Yeah. I just can't go back to the old man. I won't let them take me, I won't let no one control me. All these problems, I could write a couple stories. I will lose my way, I wake up in the morning. Yeah. All these problems, I could write a couple stories. I will lose my way, I wake up in the morning. I need no real steps.
Alright, so thank y'all again for tapping in.
You know,
I'm here with my boy.
Qc.jayyy in the building. You already know. I said it once, I'm gonna say it again.
1,000 times.
1,000 times and then some.
Until you understand his name.
With 3 Ys. Qc.jayyy.
So make sure again that you tap in, you like, you subscribe to the channel. My boy's gonna be there. He ain't going nowhere. He here for stay. And with that being said, like, who you want to big up?
I want to big up, you know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out to my boy Benny. Definitely shout out to my boy Johnny Depp. Shout out to my boy Mello, man. And most for sure, we cannot forget the one who make it all possible. We got to shout out to my boy Pride by Show in the building, you know what I'm saying? He make all my shit go from crispy to creamy. You feel me? So,
from crispy to cream.
you got to do it, man.
You heard what he said. You heard what he said. You heard what he said. Alright, with that being the case, we're going to tap in.
Let's do it.
Y'all stay tuned. We into the next track.
Let's get it. And we got one right here. Last Letter to You. It's going on the project I'm about to release in December, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in for sure. We on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, anything you can think of, anything you can get your hands on. Let's go.
Again, find us all in the where?
Down below.
Description, man. Come on, man. Y'all know better than that.
Yeah.
Let's tap in.
I see you, girl. You doing better now. Busting on the ground and you just move. Got to figure out how to fucking use the time. With some things that we ain't talk about. And I can see I've been up there Christmas, now you coming now. You pack it back and broke my heart, baby. I tried to tell you, but it wasn't got me started, baby. Met you back in 2018, we got some far, baby. But I just wish that we could take it from the start, baby. Yeah, I'm ready to get it back. Fly out to LAX and take my mind to a place that ain't never been. Cause I can make you back home. From my pride, oh, let me call your phone. I gotta get away and change the scenery. I hate the fact you don't know what you mean to me. Hey girl, I swear I miss your touch, the way you spray for me. When I get in your spine and make you creep for me. But I just mind you doing me. Focus on yourself, set you up dreams. I'll be by your side if you need me. For all time, I see you, girl. You doing better now, busting on the journey. You just know you got to figure out how to fucking do it. I ain't these things that we ain't talk about. And I can see I've been up there Christmas, now you coming now. You back your bags and broke my heart, baby. I tried to thank you, but yours just got me started, baby. Got you back in 2018, we got so far, baby. But I just wish that we could take it from the start, baby. Yeah. I want on deep, with an ace and a Russian cream. Not so love, but they think that I mean. Never mind, give a fuck what they think. I be tasting the paper's green. All these niggas be faking their brain.
So I like to figure out when you in your zone,
you know what?
And you get your inspiration. Where does your inspiration come from?
Man, my inspiration comes from nothing but life. Any and everything I go through, I can capitalize off it all. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely, I'm gonna put it on the track, I'm gonna put it in the song, I'm gonna hop in the booth, and I'm gonna tell my realness. You know what I'm saying?
So none of it is like cap.
Nah.
None of it is fake.
Nah, I can't. How you gonna fake something? You know what I'm saying? You can't fake shit, son. That good. You know what I mean?
Not something that came from life.
Come on.
Not at all.
And life is the greatest lesson to me, honestly speaking. Everything in each and everything I go through, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing but more information to tell on the track.
So with that being said, you know, a lot of young people out there, they feel like you don't need mentors. You don't need people that kind of like back you and support you and follow you and all that. Right. So how do you feel about that?
Honestly speaking, like mentors, I honestly feel like if it wasn't for the mentors that I had in my life, I don't think I would be the person I am today. You know what I'm saying? Every great leader has to be led. At one point in time, at some point in time, every great leader has to be led. You know what I'm saying? My thing is that I try to learn from other people's mistakes, so I don't gotta go through the same mistakes. Like,
that's the best part of life.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you think wise, not smart. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So like, big shout outs to Philip Lockhart. You know what I'm saying? That man really changed my life. Shout out to people in Charlotte like Mr. J, Mr. Jammary Young from the YMCA. You know what I'm saying? It really don't come to Swansea to come at all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So,
most definitely, because at the end of the day, like I feel like even with me, like. You know, again, I don't feature anyone that shows up in Conversations Coffee. I'm always being the featured, and when I mean that, it's like it's for them. Right. You know what I mean? It's for the entrepreneurs. It's for the producer. It's for the performer. It's for the recorder. Mm-hmm. It's for whoever you are. You know, and you want to just give out your story, kind of give a understanding of who you are, right?
Right, correct.
Like something you said earlier, right? Like when you go to Walmart, right, and you go shopping, mm-hmm. you can't go to Walmart and shop and your cashier is the CEO of Walmart, right?
All right.
But during the episode of Conversation with Coffee, you get to shop, right? Because we got everything. Again, in the what?
I'm the brand. It's your boy Qc.jayyy. You already know what it is.
And it's all in the description below, right? So with that, you have first-hand take on the brand.
Why they ain't tapping in?
I don't know. What are they?
What y'all doing with y'all lives, man?
You might as well just go ahead and tap in. Go ahead and subscribe.
Do it now.
Go ahead and reach my boy out on Spotify, Apple Music.
Do it all.
YouTube, wherever you can find him at, I have it in the description below.
Let's get it.
And while we doing that, guess what? We got another one for you.
You know we got another one for him, you know what I'm saying? Title track right here, I just dropped this on Thanksgiving Day, you know what I'm saying? Self-Made is going to be the mixtape title. Y'all make sure y'all go get that as soon as possible. ASAP. You already know what it is. Self-Made.
As soon as possible, for who don't know that.
ASAP No Rocky. Here we go.
Let's go. Tap in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a vibe right here. Yeah. Yeah. Lately I've been feeling self-made, made a name for myself. This is my like therapy to the pain that I'm feeling. They go out like they can't hit me. Sunday back in day when they done took so much from me. My persona, I got nothing. Niggas get the talking tough, but try that shit with someone else. I'm trying to be like one of them, man, that's the shit to get you there. Don't put no bounty on your head when I can do that shit myself. Yeah, I can get you gone without no help. Rock over the demon, for real. My stick no alphabet like FNN. Yeah, exactly at the up, I'm still a twin. OC at the bottom, tryna get in. I get to them at the dividends. I told bro to grab the match, we finished spinning. Never focus on no pussy, I won't bend. I press the gas, I lose control, I start to glide in them. I been trying to talk to you, can figure how to open up. Maybe you can ease the pain. Girl, I just need some love. Knowing you a hot girl, you ready for the summer. But lately I've been pressed the time, I'm trying to get to know you. I be fighting back my tears every time a nigga change. For them I lay my life, but I seen how they the same. You used to be my homie, I seen how you ain't gang. The boys been acting strange, I stay down, move out the way. I be sticking to my bro, if you see, know how to play. I'm on the road, been doing shows, still ain't signed to no label. I been chasing me and told me it is time for you, baby.
Alright, y'all. So again, over and over again. That's another banger for you, right?
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna knock your socks off.
This is another one. We're gonna keep on going with it. You don't stop.
We got a couple more for you, but we can't give you everything.
Not yet.
Not everything, because if we give you everything, then you can just listen to the podcast and just get everything for free.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know, at the end of the day, we trying to get those giblets too. You know, I mean, it's only right. It's only right.
I got people to feed. I got myself to feed.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is, right?
You feel me?
Now, one of the things I want to ask you is, where you from?
Man, so originally I was born in Newark, Delaware. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But after living in Newark, I only lived there for about 3 years of my life. So really, I got just a little tad bit of up north in me. But I moved down to Columbia when I was like 3 years old.
Okay.
I kind of grew up in Columbia and stuff like that. And for about 11 years, and then recently, like 2016, I moved up to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you got the Metro.
I got the Met.
You got the Delaware.
You know what I'm saying? But
and
really,
you got the Charlotte on your back.
I mean, yeah, but the whole family. I was the only one born in Delaware. My whole family is from Philly.
Oh, Philly.
You know what I'm saying? The whole family.
So you got to rep the Philly.
The whole family.
Yo,
Dad, mom, grandma, all of them. Brothers, sisters, all that.
For all those that don't know, I was actually stationed in Philadelphia, but living in Delaware.
Crazy.
For like 3 years.
Crazy.
And I'm gonna tell you something about Philly. They got some hoopers.
You know what I mean?
They got some rappers.
Check.
They got some boxers. They gonna box you out.
Shout out to my boy GG, matter of fact.
You know what I'm saying?
North Philly, you rapping North Philly. Shout out to my boy GG.
North Philly.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? I mean, it's something slight.
You know what I mean?
So,
too much.
alright, so I tell you what, with that being said, we got your essence, we got where you come from.
You feel me?
Let's hit that next track.
Let's go ahead and get into it. We got this K3 for y'all. Definitely gonna be on the next project when I drop it in December. Y'all make sure y'all go tap in. K3 is my shawty, you know what I'm saying? Inspiration for this song right here. No more explanation than that. You know what I mean?
Something slight. On an everyday vibe.
Be bouncing up on my shit, ain't got no time to waste. I know some niggas talk that back cause I won't let them take. And I can't even run away, but soon to be no snake. Stay out the way, I gotta play it safe. My shawty K3 and she different, got me feeling great. She the one with different breaches, like a number 8. They try to freeze my top 3, but I beat the case. I got locked up for that speed, still I need the raise. If y'all two asses know my pain, this bitch you to the face. I'm trying to keep my head on, but I can keep it straight. But I can't be running out of time, I got too much to make. Wrong man, been about that business, grab that super time. Real nigga, been about my shit, I grab that stick inside. I'm not so lost for their feelings on the other side. I'm not so lost, so I won't feel it when they tell me lies. Wanna flip the trap, I know that 9 to 5 will give me by. I'm doing everything I can, baby, get me So when I put that chain on you and take mine, you play the keys and whatever the fuck, it's not for eye. Oh, shit just ain't the same, you back is traumatized. And I go hard in the paint, but I ain't playing fire. It's guaranteed to get you set just like I jumped the line. And I be finna be on sticks, no nigga left behind. Reminiscing, all the faces, low-key, I was missing it.
Whoa.
Yeah, you know, I sound like a chick.
That was hot.
You know what I'm saying?
That was hot. That was hot. So, like, I mean, what keeps you humble?
I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, having so many people in the same situation, in the same predicament as me, like I'm no different than anybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a purpose in Earth. And I think we was talking about this earlier as well.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a purpose. Nobody's on this earth for themselves. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So therefore, just knowing that I can, you know what I'm saying, depending on my life choices, I can just as easily be on the street or, you know what I'm saying, be homeless or whatever and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta remain humble and not, you know what I'm saying, only remain humble but not forget where I came from and, like, you know what I'm saying, but also keep in mind where I'm going. You know
exactly. Because you got a far future ahead of you.
Far. And I don't know if you're familiar with this, but it's actually this term called Sankofa.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Put me on to it though.
So Sankofa is basically a bird that looks back at itself, and it just symbolizes you can't ever forget where you came from. You know what I mean? So like growing up and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really in like no poverty and stuff like that. I had told you that I definitely had older parents, so my mom already made her mistakes. My father already made those mistakes. So when I came around in the picture and stuff like that, like I was just set up and just seeing my mom work so hard, you know what I'm saying, and knowing where she came from and knowing that the cards she got dealt, you know what I'm saying, and just how she went above and beyond and made sacrifices for me and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying. It just keeps me down.
Keeps you down.
And then God as well, you know what I'm saying. Like having him in my life, you know what I'm saying, I can't do any of this without him. I'm literally, you know what I'm saying, I'm alone right now.
Exactly. So it kind of keeps you at a level playing field.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying, humble but confident.
Very. In the same sense, you know, it's nothing wrong with being confident. And it's everything right about being humble, right? But the one thing I will give you within this interview, you speak with wisdom. And with that being said, like, I would say the average person that I would speak to that has some of the same type of wisdom or like a similarity of a wisdom of what you conferred, it's probably about late 20s, early 30s. But I have a sense, you're not that old yet.
No, I'm definitely not. Like, I don't know if I said it before, like I'm definitely only 18.
18 years old.
You know what I'm saying? But my attendance said 25.
We not worried about the Tinder. We're gonna stay away from Tinder.
Alright.
But in the same sense, you know, it is what it is. Like, we all have the sites, we all have this and the third. And the only reason I'm saying stay away from Tinder is because we understand that you're gonna go places in life.
Definitely.
Right? And when you go places in life, it's gonna be people that's gonna follow you, that's gonna come to you, that's gonna wanna, you know, kind of join the ride and kind of like, you know, just take hold of what you got going on, you know.
For sure.
I mean, just the other day, it was an NBA player, if I'm not mistaken, had a chick, got a chick pregnant, and now this guy paying like $700,000 in child support a month. That's crazy.
They're not gonna milk me.
No, that's why I said we're gonna kind of segue away from the tip. But in the same sense, though, you know, we young.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna do what we're gonna do.
I mean, for sure, but you know what I'm saying? Like, not to like really put her into the loop, but I definitely gotta, you know what I'm saying? I definitely got me a strong wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Another part of that, like, as me being wise, like she teaches me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just dealing with everyday situations and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Not only does she teach me a lot, but she also gives me inspiration to do what I do best. You know what I'm saying? So I can put her and my mom and her mom in a better situation and stuff like that, and give her all the things and that's only that she wants and desires. But you know what I'm saying? Just
that she needs
be that solid rock. You know what I'm saying?
To
be there for what she needs and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying?
You know, a wise old man once told me, I won't say his name, but he knows that he's been very influential in my life and has helped mold me into the person that I am. Actually, before there was a Conversationist Coffee, he was the Conversationist Coffee, because just the conversations that he would have with me over a cup of coffee.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, it was like one of the main intricate parts that he told me was, Ricky, a woman is wise, and a wise woman will teach you things that you've never experienced in life.
I'm literally telling you, you know what I'm saying? She's older than me or whatever, not by too much, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna bullshit.
It's all good though. It's all good.
But definitely, and I'm a firm believer in, you know what I'm saying, behind every strong man is an even stronger woman, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So like, she's definitely that for me, you know what I mean? So that really just keeps me at, you know what I'm saying, at a 10 at all times, like on drive and stuff like that.
But then humble in the same sense.
Definitely.
But then humble
and stuff like that.
Alright, so with that, we're gonna tap into the next one.
You already know what it is, man. We here for it.
Make sure y'all subscribe. If y'all ain't subscribed yet, come on, man.
Next year, Qc.jayyy, man. Play to somebody who wanna get next, you know what I'm saying? That's how we doing.
Stand up, baby. Oh, they gotta be.
I got a bob my head on this, but I ain't lying. Yeah. Let's go. You the reason that I wake up with my head on. I ain't got nobody else, niggas went fed on me. You saw me things I never knew, that's why I care for you. And I'ma do what I can do, I'm always there for you. Got you with a feelings, but I ain't the type that act on feelings. Reminiscing, think about my best, it got me tripping. Acting bitch, too much cold and let me in my system. I know I'm young, but let's about me a lot of wisdom. Got me waiting, girl, why you playing? What? Girl, I'm trying to connect to you. Be my lady, I'm calling you baby. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to connect to you, baby. Girl, what it is? Tell me, girl, what's on your mental? How you feeling? Let me know if it's an issue. I'm on the road, I'm doing shows, I know you probably miss me. You say it's cool, but I can feel your pain. So fuck them sticky bitches, know it's over with. And fuck the fake love, but it's over with. Ever since you crossed my life, you took over it. You hold my heart just like your nigga, you control the shit. And let a bitch speak on your name, I bet I'm on it, yeah. And you give me all you got like you ain't holding back. And I like the way you is and how you chase it back. I know you run up in your demons, but leave that in the past, girl. My PYT, you got a mad girl. Pretty and thugger, she a bad girl. She keepin' 100's what I'm glad for. Drop a bag on, girl, I swear I'm gonna do it. Hey, say next to you, man, I'm telling you, survive.
Man.
Survive.
Hopefully, y'all was able to enjoy that track. I know I did. Did you?
What?
It's just music.
Come on.
But you know, not to be biased, but he's a classic, man. He's a classic, man. Like at the end of the day, like, you know, we have people that come along and they one hit wonders and this and the third, and we got to worry about whether or not they're gonna put out another song and this and the third. Do we have that concern with you?
Man, it's hit after hit after hit after hit. After hit after hit after hit after hit. And we can just keep on going.
So with that being said, like right now, how many like albums you could probably put out right now if you wanted to? On some seriousness though, like on some like, yeah, like
that's a good question.
I got a couple of bangers. And
I got more than a couple. I got more than a few. So honestly speaking, I could probably put out about 3 albums right now.
3 albums.
And maybe like 2 mixtapes.
Wow.
Honestly speaking, that's how I
deep.
think about it.
So it's a lot that you have in store.
It's a lot
that the people haven't heard yet.
Valentine's Day. Gotta stay tuned for Valentine's Day.
Definitely.
Gotta stay tuned.
Definitely. So not only you hitting it from the aspect of your life and what what has transpired in life, but you hitting it from the whole love understanding because
for sure.
As a man, we gotta understand, like, yeah, we love too.
You know what I'm saying?
And we love hard.
And for sure, and I'm an Aries, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they really like deal with all that astrology stuff, but you know what I'm saying?
I'm a Cancer, by the way.
My mom is a Cancer.
Oh, that's
my
a good
grandma
one.
is a Cancer.
That's a good one. That's
you
a good
feel me?
one.
So like, look, man, like, I'm gonna be real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said in my song Next to You, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm young, but love most definitely taught me a lot of wisdom. Like, I've been loved wrong enough times to know, you know what I'm saying, what it feels like to be loved right. Like, I know what I deserve. I know my worth. I'm a high value male and stuff like that. So therefore, you know what I'm saying, I'm not finna sugarcoat nothing. Like, we gonna tell it all in that mixtape of Valentine's Day. We gonna tell the good, the bad, and the indifferent.
So, we got anything else for them?
You know we got something else for them. You know we got everything for him, man.
We can't give him too much.
Last one.
Last one?
Last one.
Say less.
Just cuz.
Hey.
Unreleased.
But stay tuned though.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Make sure you tap in. Make sure you subscribe.
Tap in. Qc.jayyy. Down below, you already know.
Conversation is coffee.
Conversation is coffee, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm on drip that came from overseas. I've been a boot, I break the mic, this shit you never seen. I can see a night there, I told you gotta be. So that I've been it on the track and I ain't gotta sing. Everything. Bring my money, but I'm playing nigga. You get killed on half your dollars and can't say I'm on the threats and got me choking like I'm hanging nigga. Man, I'm playing around some killer shit, get dangerous shit. But I had this angel with us, go split the table, nigga. And we on top and all that money, look like paper, nigga. I had that purpose, I done cut it like a label, nigga. I bet a drip and make them sick, I know they hate me, nigga. I'm on the cash, you want some hoes, you ain't the same, nigga. All these speaks on me on my knees like Jesus saving, nigga. Exactly wasn't there for me, gon' have to sit another day. To my elder, learn my lesson, got back on the right away. Ain't got nothing on me, it be the money for me. I did the sun for free, my G like a stab on the three. My demons like to me to creep, for running from me hitting feet. I had to holler the streets, people go by what they see, but you don't know what's underneath. And you don't know what's underneath. Yeah, I wanna stand out. I be capping if I said I never took a hand out. I was a man down, but I never was a nigga walking with his hands out. So wait till I put them bands out. I'ma flex on these niggas. Put them bands out. I wanna stand out. I be capping if I said I never took a hand out. I was a man down, but I never was a nigga walking with his hands out. Hop in the booth, I'ma go. Johnny hop on the beat, I'ma blow. Out there, everybody from chosen. That's why I got a nigga for brother. Take a pump with a shot and I'm loaded. The loot in the air, I'm smoking. I should love me, I'm stressing the vocal. I can fuck with a whole every bucket. I'm a stack of the back of the nose. If I'm popping my shit on the shoulder. Yeah.
And yet again, we back at it, right?
We back at it.
So it's Conversations Coffee.
You know, with Qc.jayyy in the building. You feel me?
And you know, sometimes we hit certain pinnacles in our life and we say, we just here for the people, right? Enough about self, enough about, you know, just kind of like looking back. We just here for the people, right? And last but not least, who you want to give a final shout out to, give a final big ups to? I mean, you can go ahead and just give everybody else, you know, a big ups to that you already gave to, but in the same sense, you want to just make sure that you put it out there because at the end of the day, it's always a family affair.
For sure. Right?
Because without family, we don't get nowhere. We don't excel. We don't get to the next level. We don't perform to the greatest point. We don't reach our summit. We don't reach our pinnacle. You know, and with that being said, like, what you got?
You know, honestly, and just talking about family and stuff like that, like, honestly speaking, you know what I'm saying? Family don't always gotta be family.
No, it don't.
You know what I mean? And in my particular situation, I feel like the people who are not blood, the people who are just, you know what I'm saying, just there for me the whole way through, I feel like that's the family that keeps me going. You know what I mean?
I agree with you.
I feel like it's the connections that I made, and like just going back to my mentors, you know what I'm saying? Like, Philip Lockhart. Like, I met this man when I was, what, in 6th grade? I was like 11, 12 years old or something like that. Since day one, this man has believed in me, you know what I mean? He has pushed me, motivated me to be a better man.
Yeah.
Not only, you know what I'm saying, for the world, but just for myself, you know what I mean? So if I could shout out anybody besides my mama, besides God, you know what I'm saying, besides my girl and all that stuff, it would most definitely be Mr. Philip Lockhart, you know what I'm saying? He is a new.
Yeah.
You feel me? You feel me?
Five new pie.
You know what I'm saying?
Always.
So,
Yo.
if I can make a shout out to anybody, it would definitely be a shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? If you're seeing this, you watching this right now, I want you to keep on going. Like, just know that I'm proud of you. And it's your drive and your motivation and your dedication and what you're doing that, you know what I'm saying, definitely encourages me to do what I do, you know what I mean? Alongside many, many others that I really don't have the time to name right now. You know?
And which is understandable, but in the same sense, like, you know, I feel as if you have a passion to also give back to the community.
You know it, man.
To give back to those that's coming behind you.
You know what I'm saying?
And kind of lay that foundation down to where it's
like, for sure. Like,
at
you
the
know
end of the day, like you got their support, you got their back.
Nah, and like, don't bull at all. Like, my girl, you know what I'm saying, she'll tell me this all the time. Oh, you talk to me, you talk to that, you talk to everybody. But nah, you know what I'm saying, like, one of the things that, you know what I'm saying, Lockhart taught me, like, if I'm not dropping this knowledge off, or like, if I'm not, you know what I'm saying, inspiring other people, like, what am I here for? I'm not doing my job.
Exactly.
You feel me? So, like, anytime I see somebody younger than me out here trying to push their CDs, trying to push their mixtape, oh yeah, I'm giving them advice, I'm giving them love, you feel me? I'm showing respect. And not even just artists, but you know what I'm saying, any and everybody, because you just, you know what I'm saying, you never know people's circumstances and stuff like that. Like, I can be that one conversation that really makes them flip a switch and they're like, you know what I'm saying? I can do that.
You never know.
You feel me? And I want my music to do the same thing. Like, I want people to hear my music and be like, damn, I feel this dude. You feel me? Okay, I understand what he's saying, you know what I'm saying? I feel him. I want my music to be that binding bridge, you know what I'm saying?
So let me go ahead and pick up the mic and I can be next up.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, not only that, but let me go ahead and pick up the pace with myself, you know what I'm saying? If I can get through it, I'm 18 years old and stuff like that. Imagine if you just, you know what I'm saying, use more than 10% of your brain. You know
and actually make it applicable to life.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
So again, thank y'all for tapping in.
Thank y'all.
It's Conversation is Coffee.
It's Conversation is Coffee.
And who we else?
Qc.jayyy, you know, we here with it, you know what I'm saying?
And we out of here.
We out. Peace.
Peace. Catch us next time. Because it will be episode 2. We out.
Coming soon, you feel me?